competition in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Buckeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. The Spartans offense will get the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's got the back in the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Dropping back, it's Galladay. Rushes on him. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball. Out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw. It's Galladay. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Thanks to grab. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
14, Michigan State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense putting points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Pressure coming, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Strong, firm tackle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. This time on target. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Scanning the field, it's Galladay. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the... From the gun to give, looking for room. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down coming up. They'll run him from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. To the air. It's Galladay. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Ohio State.
He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
35, Michigan State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Leads it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Finds a man on the left. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the grab. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And he's just going to spike it.
QB spikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Turning it on. Quick step and go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Dropping back, it's Galladay. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Hauls it in. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He wants to throw it again. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got a step and just... And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll run it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The toss to the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Sparty! The hand to the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Trying to convert this second and short. They'll run play action. It's complete. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got him.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he rolls into the... Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got his man. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the...
There he goes! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Well, you've gone back to the run there.
I think now, yeah, of course. Now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after you've taken the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they won't make the connection. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake. Fires it down the seam. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.